We're back with you now on Wave Listens Live, back with Elder Advisors. Don't go broke in a nursing home.
Don't go anywhere else.
Or anywhere else. Larry Weiss, Lindsay Fleming, both here to help. We've got workshops to talk about, and you've got something you're going to hit right off the top here.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about the barbershop law, but before I do, I just really have to take a moment to thank, I'm not here just because of me. I'm here because I've got 10 great people that work with me every day. Start with Lindsay, my senior vice president. She's pretty much handling day-to-day operations now. Thank you, Lindsay. Autumn, it'll take too much time to go through what all they do, but Autumn, Suzanne, Tim, Elijah, Haley, Kelly,
and that other guy.
Mary Ann.
And Mary Ann and the rest of the crew of Gilligan's Island. And of course my parents, they raised me right.
Sure.
They taught me right from wrong. Mom was making me get up every morning and deliver papers, and Dad was showing me how to, just kind of handle business and checkbooks and stuff. So thank you, Mom and Dad, and thank you for the team at Elder
Somebody
Advisors.
taught you how to dress because you are the sharpest of dressers.
My dad's a former Marine, so he gave me a shoe brush. So I still have it to this day. Brush the shoe.
The gig line with the belt and the
gig
tie.
line all lined up.
I know what I'm talking about. Well, it's important you mention your team, though, because that's who people get to work with and are helping guide you through this process.
Phenomenal.
You work with them every day, too. So what is it like if you're somebody who's coming to the workshop and you're going to say, hey, I need somebody like Elder Advisors to have everybody that you have with you to help along the way?
I want to jump on that because there's always a couple empty seats at the workshops. We're doing Louisville on Monday, Tuesday in Clarksville, Corydon on Wednesday. And those empty seats are because there are people who have thrown their hands up because of the barbershop law. Nothing can be done. It's too late. Bob at church or Glenn at the McDonald's Coffee Club said when it happened to them, well, you know what? It might have happened to them. They might have spent down everything. It might have been a devastating effect on them. But they didn't call Elder Advisors because the outcome would have been different. No one thing can do it well. So at the workshops, I asked people 3 key questions, and they have to be honest with themselves. They don't have to be honest with me. But because the reality is, for husband and wife, we can protect all the assets. For a single person, we can protect about half the assets. Half of something's better than all of nothing. So I asked the families, how many people have a loved one in a nursing home are about to go? Hands go up. That's crisis planning. We can help. Forget the barbershop law, that nonsense. The second key question is, how many people still have their loved ones at home? They're trying to get some home health and stuff like that. Hands go up. That's pre-crisis planning. And now with Mary Ann, who I deliberately did a strategic television pause for to build interest in, Mary Ann can help people stay at home so they never have to go to the nursing home. So now they don't have to worry about going broke in nursing home. They can stay home. And Mary Ann does that on the pre-crisis plan as well. And then the third question, and everybody's hands go up, then if they're honest, I say, how many people simply want to avoid these problems for themselves, give themselves peace of mind, and protect their children, give themselves peace of mind? Everybody's hands go up. That's pre-planning. And that's in all these variables, there's almost always a legal component. We're not attorneys. We're not firemen. We're not CPAs. We're certainly not erstwhile TV personality hosts.
Sort of are that.
Yeah, not really. So we have Bob Marshall, who's a CPA and an attorney. He will be at the Louisville workshops in January because we're not attorneys. And then we have Laura Williams for the Indiana folks in Corydon and Clarksville. So we always make sure there's a legal skill set there because if there's legal nuances, well, then who better to address it than attorneys?
Sure.
So don't go broke in a nursing home in Kentucky because you don't have to.
Lindsay, you've got this team of people and all these other folks that you work with. You mentioned Bridgepoint earlier. You have these places that you can partner with to help people find the exact place that they need to be. And so when you have people that come to the workshops that have said, well, Larry was talking about the barbershop law. Well, somebody told me this was impossible, and then you're able to say, well, no, we're going to help you with this. Got to be big moments for the team.
It's a relief. I mean, it is. And we read over. We have a team meeting every Tuesday, and we read over the thank you notes. I mean, we don't go a week seriously without getting a thank you note. So every Tuesday we read over 2 yesterday. So we read over the thank you notes, and just we are making an impact. And it's so our team is like a security blanket. I think it's like, and Larry says it all the time. I want you to feel better when you walk out of here, and I think we do that. And we are a instead of the Google bar, I don't know if you've ever tried to research something on Google and it's like, is this, and there's 18 pages, and what are you looking for? We don't know everything, but we know how to get you the information
that you need. Who does know the answer to that question.
Exactly. So if it's a legal matter, we know the attorneys. If it's a CPA matter, we know the CPAs. And so when it comes certainly to the financial nuances of not losing your hard-earned money to the high cost of aging, that's what we do. That's what we do. And so I guess you could Google how to not lose my money, but you could just come to a workshop and hear it from the experts.
Google's going to give you the results that they will choose to give you.
Right. This is all that we do. And we work for our families. It's our families, and that's who we serve, and it's a pleasure and it's a privilege.
Okay, Larry, you guys always change the locations, make sure you can serve a lot of people at the workshops. Let's hit those again one more time. The locations.
Kentuckiana,
Where to
we
go?
will be Monday, January 8th. These are all 10 in the mornings at the Hilton Garden Inn down by the fairgrounds next to the Cracker Barrel, exit 132 on 65. Tuesday, back across the north side of the river to Hampton Inn in Clarksville on Broadway, right off Veterans Parkway. And on Wednesday, we're going down to Corridon at the Holiday Inn
Yay.
Express. Calm down, please.
Come
This is
see-
live,
I love
This is
Corridon.
live television, for
I
goodness
love
sake.
Harrison
Calm
County.
down.
I love
And they can always
them.
go to freeworkshop.com, or you know what? They can call 855-LARRY55. It answers all of life's questions and problems for people. Well, 855-LARRY55.
Those are such easy contact information. Easy to remember, easy to write down.
Brian, it's called branding.
Yeah, well, you're good at that.
855-LARRY55, freeworkshop.com.
1 minute left. We know we want everybody to get out and make sure they have a chance to at least attend one of these, but any last piece of advice or info you want to get out there?
Leave the barbershop law at home in Kentuckiana. You know, there's always the gloomy Gus. No. There's help out there, okay? If nothing else, you're out an hour and a half of your time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's informative, it's fast-paced, but it's good information, and we hit the ground running. Just forget all the bad stuff, because there's a lot of people that just have thrown their hands up, right? Well, they told me. No, I don't care what they told you.
Let you guys help
Listen
deal
to
with
the
that.
experts.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what we do. Know one thing and do it well.
If you've written a check to a nursing home in the last 30 days, you have a place at the workshop.
Yeah, for sure.
good advice, too.
And if you have someone in rehab right now and you're kind of dismissive, well, no, you need to come and see us now, because people think they got 100 days of Medicare rehab. Maybe not. Usually 20 days and they'll cut it. So if you've got someone in rehab right now, you need to be at the workshop.
Find out more at the workshop.
Find out more at the workshops. You guys are great. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all the things.
Lindsay, say goodbye.
I was listening to Matt. He was giving us the wrap up. You were just going
Matt
to
is
talk
doing
us
a
into the
great job.
commercial.
Saw him out of the corner of my
That's
eye.
the man. Thank you, Matt, in
You guys
production.
are great. We'll see you all at the workshops.
I smell steak.
Do you? We're not cooking in the studio today. I don't know what he's smelling. We've got another great segment, though, so be sure to stay with us.